Good evening, everyone. This is my blended learning puzzle, and the issue is that at China they have technical and technologies courses, and they have some English learning outcomes that are specified, but there is nothing written about what is the procedure to accomplish these learning outcomes. So we have two methodologies that are online virtual courses and face-to-face lessons. Okay, I mentioned that virtual English courses are not a part of the technical or technologies programs. Okay, online virtual courses, they teach general English. That is fine because they need to accomplish A2 and B1 level, but they were not developed to these technical and technologies programs. Okay. The initial understanding is the vision of the leaders. I think it must be specified what would be the way to proceed in order to accomplish these outcomes for technical and technologies courses. Right now there is nothing written about it. So what is happening is that in many centers they tell the apprentices to take some online virtual courses to cover like 70%, for example, and they have as well face-to-face lessons. Okay, so each center choose a strategy to can accomplish these outcomes, but it could be different according to each center. And for example, they can start with online virtual courses and then have the face-to-face lesson, or they can start with the face-to-face lesson and then continue with the virtual English courses, or they can do it at the same time. Okay, there is nothing specific about how to proceed. Okay, apprentices have not been taught how to learn online. And there is a preference for teacher-directed learning. Okay, that's what I have been told many times when I have the chance to go and teach face-to-face lessons. I think in here part of the problem is that they enroll in a face-to-face program and they are not expecting to work online. But according to the hours that they need to study to accomplish these levels of English, it would be impossible to have only face-to-face lessons. Okay, so that's one of the operational process that we have to take into account. There is a negative perception of goal achievement in general, because these operational processes and the time involved, they usually know that they are not going to aim for that A2 and B1 level. So if you look at the graphic, you say, oh, blended learning, but the problem is that these online virtual courses and the face-to-face lesson are not articulated. Okay, that's my initial understanding. Solving with literature, mixed technologies enhance the strength of relationships with peers and instructors. So again, I think that the main solution would be to mix these two we could call technologies, and strengthen relationship with peers and instructors. We must prepare learners for continual learning through the lifespan. That applies for both, and especially if we articulate these two methodologies. The role of the designer is to select and apply a set of features afforded by each medium into a design that facilitates effective learning. So right now there is not a design, both things are separated. So I think that the main issue there should be a design for the technical and technologies programs. I mean with the English learning outcomes. Clear instructional objectives shape the design and evaluation process. For right now, we have clear objectives, but there is not a design, as I said before. A design of a program or a design of a course, and that articulate those two methodologies. Sorry about that. Pedagogy should reflect both acquisition and contribution-oriented models. Once again, if we join both, we are going to get that. And create an environment for continuous improvement. I would like to mention that at Sena, they work on that continuously. Right now, these online virtual courses are being upgraded. That's great. But I think they are forgetting about face-to-face lessons, and what I'm going to tell is my new understanding of the puzzle. They are forgetting also that these courses should require a program tailored to their own situations. Okay. We must provide proper orientation to apprentices and instructors. And to overcome the reluctance from the learner to self-directed learning, learners should discover a better way to learn. But it wouldn't be only with the help of the learners, but also with the proper orientation from the instructors and the institution. Okay, change is a dynamic and flexible process. We need to keep that in mind. And model shows how educational effectiveness, easy of use, personal engagement, and environment factors are interrelated in predicting an individual's likelihood of use of a telematics application. So I choose that because I think those factors, we need to keep in mind those factors. We can't forget those. That is the easy of use, personal engagement, and environmental factors that we sometimes forget that are important in order to achieve a result and an effective result. That would be my presentation. I'm sorry about my coughing. I would love to hear from you and your feedback. Thanks a lot, and have a nice day.